All right, we're gonna let all the feeds catch up real quickly. And I'm gonna turn on my comments real quick to make sure I can see comments. One person's watching already. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So welcome everyone. Of course, I'm Jabril Suleiman. So I want to go live late at night right now. It's 12:20 because I really needed to get this out the way because it's really been weighing, on my heart on launching this initiative. So, if you don't know me, I'm Jabril Suleiman. I'm an entrepreneur. Most recently, I'm the founder of Inclusion, which is a marketplace for hiring Black and Latinx professionals for performing freelance or remote work. And we connect companies to our community of Black and Latinx professionals. So that's not what I'm here for right now, though. I'm actually here to announce the launch of Black and Elected, the Black and Elected Project. So what is the Black and Elected Project? So here's just a quick overview. The goal of this project is to analyze previous primary victories and losses of Black candidates at all levels of government for the last 2 election cycles. The goal is to also use the goal of this project is to also use existing data to identify areas of the country with the greatest chance of victory for a Black candidate, regardless of political affiliation. So what we're doing is analyzing previous primary election data to create hotspots for Black candidates. So where did this whole idea come from? And so, I got this video queued up of Cardi B, and she kind of rants about what's going on now. Oh, that's not say rant, but really weigh in of what's going on now. But also she talks about something very important. And I'm going to go ahead and just cue that up before I get into why, what I'm doing, why I feel what we're doing with this is important. So let's cue that up really quickly. All right.
I also want to say this. Another way for the people to take power, I don't want to make everything political, but it is what it is. It's by voting. And when I say voting, I'm not only talking about the president. We could vote for mayors, we could vote for judges, and we could also vote for DAs, district attorneys. Yes, we could vote for these people for our county. We sure can. The people that are voting.
All right, so Cardi B made a great point there, and this is the same point that people have been trying to make for a while now, which is basically, look, you were voting for the president in many cases isn't going to do anything for us. Obama, and realistically, there's a big debate around that. Did Obama do anything for the Black community? Does any president do anything for the Black community? I'll tell you who has the effect on the Black community. Those county commissioners, like Cardi B said, the DAs, the mayors, city councilmen. Let's go down to the school board, and so forth. So here's the thing. In 2015, I worked with two campaigns. One was for sheriff of Escambia County, Florida, Pensacola, Florida, my hometown. The other one was for school board district, I don't remember. These were 2 Black men, Black people that were running. They weren't running as Democrats, they were actually running as Republicans. And here's the reason why. Florida, Northwest Florida, is a red area. Counties, all those counties, they're red. That means there are more Republicans than Democrats, except for the little small districts and areas that are carved out that are the Black areas where you do have that one Black county commissioner and so forth, right? or maybe that one black school board member and so forth. For a black person to run in a red district and to run as a Republican, they have to win over a large white vote. That's just the fact of the matter. And this is the argument that I've been having actually with Republicans, is the fact that, look, black people aren't going to get elected on that side of the aisle because white people are not voting. The trend is to vote for a white candidate. It's just, that's what it is. I mean, you can accept that. You can argue with me against it. The Republican Party is 80%, 86% white. But it's 99% white as far as the leadership goes. So let's look on the other side as far as Democrats go. Well, black people represent 13% of the population. As far as in federal, it's 9%. 9% right now. We hold 9% of the elected seats. Black people do. So that can also increase. So here's the thing. Like Issa Rae said, I think when she was at the Emmys or whatever, basically, we want to see black people win. It's just the fact of the matter. We want to see anyone black win, right? And that's going to be the way that we can get black people into office, is by analyzing these hotspots. So that's why I'm launching blackandelected.com, the Black and Elected Project, to go through the data that's already out there and identify these hotspots. If you've watched the AOC documentary, and I'm not going to go a little much longer on this, but if you watch the AOC documentary, Knock Down the Hustle, so the new Congress and the Justice Democrats, they came together to create this alliance that created a way for, in a nonpartisan way, to get younger people into office, to knock out these, tenured incumbent Democrats and Republicans. But just so happened they had more success around in general, even though they talked about four different women, right? Most of that was around AOC because she had that victory that just shocked the world, basically. So that's what we're doing with this. If you're interested, what we're looking for are data scientists. We're looking for the funding opportunities. We're looking for program managers. We're looking for volunteers and so forth to push this project along. Because this past week, what has happened over this past week should be eye-opening for so many people, that the policies that are in place right now, they need to be written by black people, for black people. And I got a guy on here right now. He's saying that, we vote based on policies, not skin color. Let me explain something to you. Whoever we is, I'm assuming this guy must be Republican, conservative, because that's what he's talking about. You have the luxury to overlook color because everybody's the same goddamn color. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. Y'all are, if the leadership is 99% white, you're gonna keep voting for white people. That's the fact of the matter. So I've talked to enough even black conservatives. These are two different types of black conservatives. There's black conservatives that actually care about black people. And then there's black conservatives that care about what white people think about them and black people. That's just the fact of the matter. This is something that I've seen over and over again. Why? Because if you look at my previous voting, I've voted since 2000, first election. I was 18 in 1999, right? And the fact of the matter is that my voters registration for Florida still says that I'm a Republican. Why? Because I crossed over into that circle. I did the research. I backed a candidate that cross party lines over from Democrat to Republican to run. And I saw firsthand how Black people act in those circles, especially in Northwest Florida. I see how they act, many of them. But what I've seen over these past, especially 4 weeks now, especially after a lot of these Black killings, is I've seen that there are so many Black conservatives that care about Black people. I want to see those Black people win, even in the Republican Party. I want to see those Black people win in the Democratic Party as well. So I want to see anyone Black win. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. You know, we got this guy on here. He's still talking about how MLK was a Republican, blah, yada, 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 yada. And that's fine. Be Republican. But elect some Black people as Republicans also. Elect some Black people. You don't need Black people to vote for Black people as Republicans. You don't. White people, vote for Black people as Republicans. I'm fine with that. And you know, anyone's out there let's get it straight. Let's get it straight. You know, I have my, and I'm running over my time now, but I have my extra super liberal policies that I subscribe to, and then I have my moderate policies that I subscribe to also. You know, so in general, I would be seen more as a moderate anyway in the first place. You know, if a Colin Powell had ran for president, I probably would have voted for a Colin Powell for president. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So that tells you, vote for some Black people into office. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. But still, even at that point, Black people, they could tell the grifters. They could tell the people that are, you know, looking for that attention from someone else, or if they're really concerned about whether or not they're concerned about the Black community or not. So that's the solution to that problem there. I'm done with this. Go to blackandelected.com. You see it down there scrolling at the bottom, blackandelected.com. Fill out the short type form inquiry. Let me know your interest in this project. I have research data. There isn't any data out there that shows all the Black mayors in this country or all the Black county commissioners in this country. If that data is out there, there's a political operative organization that has it, but it needs to be utilized in a way that will help install Black people into office more. And the first step is being able to overcome that primary process, finding the qualified Black individuals that, based on previous voting elections, could have won in that primary process and then gone on to that general election. That's what we need to start at. That's what we need to install people at to get past that process first and foremost. All right, I'm done ranting. Y'all have a good one. Good night. Share this video. Peace.